Latest border updates announced. In today's video update, we will talk about New Zealand to reopen borders to vaccinated travellers in 2022. The borders of New Zealand are predicted to remain closed until the year end. Jacinda Ardern, New Zealand's Prime Minister, has stated on the 12th of August 2021 that this year strict border controls would remain in place, although in 2022, she expects to reopen the country to the world while preserving the country's virus-free status. The Prime Minister added that there will be careful and deliberate changes to steer clear of allowing variants like the extremely contagious Delta strain into New Zealand, where no local transmission has occurred and domestic life is near to normalcy. During a speech at a forum regarding the reconnection of the New Zealanders with the world, Ardern stated that our ultimate goal is to reach quarantine-free travelling for all vaccinated travellers. But we're simply not in a condition to fully reopen just yet. When we move, we will be careful and deliberate because we want to move with confidence and with as much certainty as possible. She further cited that, in neighbouring Australia, a renewed lockdown has been placed in two of the largest cities due to the outbreak of the Delta variant. Rushing could see us in the condition of what many other countries are finding themselves in, where after continued periods of case numbers declining due to vaccination, they are finding the virus spread increasing again after loosening their settings and opening their borders. The country's vaccine rollout has been less effective, with under 20% of the population fully vaccinated. Ardern stated that vaccinations would ramp up with the intention of offering jabs to all the eligible population by the end of the year, allowing relaxation of the policies of the border. What students should know about New Zealand's borders. Under the recommended changes, international arrivals would be checked on vaccination status and whether they have travelled from a country regarded as high, medium, or low risk. They could face a complete 2-week quarantine, a shorter duration of isolation, home isolation, or quarantine-free entry if they are vaccinated and arrive from a low-risk country. The Prime Minister added, international travel would not remain the same as it was prior to the pandemic. Vaccines, border testing, and perhaps a bit of monitoring of symptoms when you travel will ultimately become our baseline. And we will get accustomed to it, she said. In March last year, the borders of New Zealand were closed. The government of New Zealand has not assigned a timeline for the return of international students to the country. Previously, New Zealand Education Minister Chris Hipkins announced in July that there have been no major alterations to the current plans in letting international students enter New Zealand again. The government has stated earlier that up to 1,000 bachelor and postgraduate students may be eligible to study in New Zealand if they possess or have held a student visa and have been selected by their education provider. The previous year, a category that allows the entry of 250 international PhD and postgraduate students to New Zealand were instituted so they may resume their studies. Our video ends here. We hope you found this video update useful. Help us grow our channel by subscribing to our channel and leave a like by pressing the like button. Thanks for watching today's update.